It's on.
So one question I get asked a lot is the difference between residual energy, spirit energy, and earthbound energies. And there are subtle differences between the two, and you can find all three of these types of energies at a location. So spirit energy is going to feel light, it's going to feel airy, it's going to feel like it's coming from somewhere to you. It's not going to feel like it's coming from the location to you. And they may be coming to speak to you on behalf of the location, or they may be coming to speak to you about the location, but they are not bound to that location and can move freely off of that location. Now, these are also the same individual type that would be coming to a medium when you would have a mediumship reading. These are like relatives and normal individuals that are in spirit who have passed. So that's in contrast to earthbound energy. So earthbound energies are energies that are going to feel heavier, they're going to feel denser, they're going to feel at the location, and you almost can walk through them, to them, but you feel like they're coming up to you or even behind you, but they're related to location. So once you leave a location, even if you leave the whole entire perimeter, you shouldn't still be feeling that energy with you, because in general they are bound to a certain location where an event had happened or they had a life experience there. These also don't tend to communicate with you, whereas spirit energies will tend to communicate with you, happily communicate with you. Earthbound energies, although you can get images and impressions from them and feelings and sensations, body sensations, they don't tend to communicate a message to you. They're just kind of there and they're present, and you can move away from them. Now, that's both in contrast to residual energy. Now, residual energy is bound to a location again, and you can get all kinds of different messages from residual energy, but it tends to be on a repeating reel. So it's not going to be communicative. You're not going to be able to speak to it and get an answer, but it's going to be on a reel. And what I mean by a reel, repeat reel, is that it's going to be saying the same message, feeling the same things, experiencing the same things. So it could be the same event, the same yes, the same fear, and it's just the same kind of repeat message, whereas spirit and earthbound, you may get variations of a message. The other thing with the residual energy is that once you move from that location, you're not going to feel that energy. It's bound to that specific location. It's not going to move around with you. So one really great way that you can help distinguish between these three is you can say, okay, I'm feeling this feeling or this sensation, and move away from that location. And if you continue to still feel it, it's going to be either residual energy or earthbound energy. But you have to leave that entire location to get rid of them. If you leave the entire location to get rid of them, then it is neither of those, and that would be a spirit energy or your imagination. But in general, it would be a spirit energy. So these are some of the tips and tricks that I've picked up over the various locations that I've read, and I hope you can find this useful as well when you start to go into locations and feeling things on your own. If you would like to know more about what I do as a ghost history medium, you can visit my blog at ghosthistorymedium.com, or you can see some more of my how-to videos or videos of me in action at my YouTube channel.